like to recreate a little bit what I recorded with them. In fact, I recorded about 3 hours of talking about my life. By the way, I'm probably one of the few guys in the world whose biography is a song, which is so I recorded 3 hours with them, and I would recreate, but I think 3 hours is a little too much, right? Okay, so let's do it short. So I was born in Italy, in a little town. Are any Italians here? Non sapevo che c'eravate tutti qua. Bellissimo. So I was born in a little town called Ortisei in Italy, and I started to play guitar and bass. I was 15, and of course, as every musician, every guy involved in the music, I wanted to have success. I wanted to have my dream, but from a small little town, it's kind of difficult. So when I was 16, I decided I have to get out of here. I have to go to the world, and I started to become a professional musician. I did about 7-8 years all over Europe in the cities as a musician, until I ended up in, actually, where did I end up? In Berlin, and then from Berlin. Sind ein paar Deutsche Influence? Okay. Then I went back to Munich, which I love. It was very close to Italy, so I could go home on the weekends. And that's when actually in Berlin, I had my first hit with a guy called Ricky Shane. And you know, as a composer, you have a hit, but you make money 5, 6, 7 months or a year or two later. So I was doing the discotheques in Germany. I was playing with a tape, and sometime I drove home, but sometime I was too drunk to drive home. So I would sleep in the car. So I ended up in Munich, where I found the Donna Summer. And a lot of people asked me, what happened that day when you recorded Donna, I Love to Love You Baby, with all the moaning? So I have to tell you what happened. So Donna started to sing, to moan actually, but it didn't really work that well. She didn't have an inspiration. So I said, I saw everybody out, including her husband, Pete Bellotti, my producer, the engineer, some friends of her. I took down the lights, and she started to moan, and it went really well. She was inspired. And you know what? I was the only one guy in the studio, so who knows what inspired her? It wasn't me. So then I decided to do an album with her called, actually an album with some songs remembering the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, not the 80s, it was in the 70s. And I definitely thought the only instrument which I could use to create a sound of the future was the synthesizer. And that then was the famous Love to Love You Baby. No, sorry, no, I Feel Love. And so, if you want to do a song, at least at that time, which was created by a computer, by a synthesizer, first of all, you had to take down the click, like this. My name is Giorgio, no, actually, my name is Giovanni Giorgio, but you can call me Giorgio. This is you can by the record of that man. Today it's 1 hour.